Press Reset Earth here. It's March 14th, 2014, and this viral video just came out a couple days ago. And the title of it is Irrefutable Proof That Michelle Obama is a Man. Now, when I first clicked on the link for this video, honestly, I was kind of just looking for a laugh. I didn't think this would present any credible evidence. But I gotta say, after watching this, I gotta say I'm convinced. And before I get into any of the evidence surrounding this situation, I just want to say this. I am not one of these gay bashers. In fact, I'm a staunch supporter of gay rights. I have gay friends. I have nothing against gay folks, alright? This is not what that's about. This is about exposing the truth, and that's all I'm interested in. I just don't like being lied to, and the whole idea that the government can flaunt things like this in our face without anybody noticing, I find it very fascinating, and I just think it needs to be exposed. So, going into some of the evidence that this video presents, as you can see here in this picture, I mean, it's pretty obvious to me that what I'm looking at is a man. The broad shoulders, the muscular arms, the facial features. And the woman narrating this video goes further into this and presents scientific proof that these shoulders are too broad, that this facial structure is very masculine, and also that the ring finger here is longer than the index finger. And that is a masculine trait. And, I'm not going to show you guys this whole video, but I'll just skip to the conclusion, and it'll give you a gist of what this woman talks about in the video. And I encourage that you guys watch the whole thing for yourself, and I'll leave a link in the description below so you can do that. But let's just check out the conclusion here.
Have you figured it out yet? Are you ready for your reality check? Brace yourself. Here it is. The United States of America does not have a First Lady, but rather the United States of America has its very first queen, its first drag queen, that is. Michelle has the hands of a man. Michelle has the shoulders of a man. Michelle has the physical proportions of a man. Michelle has a male anatomy. Hormone replacement therapy and surgical treatments cannot change the fact that every cell in Michelle's body is stamped and sealed with male chromosomes. As a woman, I have absolutely no doubt in my mind as I proclaim it from the rooftops that Michelle Obama is most certainly not a lady. I am a real woman. I have gone through school and earned a degree in criminal justice. I have learned a lot about people and why they do the things they do. While studying for my degree, I took many classes on forensic psychology. I also studied the basics of forensics and investigative skills. Throughout my travels, I have had many encounters with transgenders and transsexuals, and so with all this background knowledge and experience, it is with great confidence that I now proclaim Michelle Obama has deceived the nations.
Now, as the woman said in this video, she has some pretty good accreditations behind her, having a criminal justice degree, some forensics experience. And I gotta say this, I myself have also encountered transgendered people throughout my life, and this woman, or this man, Michelle Obama, fits the MO. I mean, I can just not only feel it in my gut, but I can see visually that this is not a woman we're looking at here. This is a transgendered person, and it's very likely that she takes hormonal pills or whatever to keep her hormones in balance, to make her looking like a woman. And I'm just going to refer to her as her because that's what I'm used to, but really it's a he. And we'll just leave it at that. And not only that, but there's also a lot of evidence that suggests that Barack Obama is actually a homosexual. And the first piece of evidence I'm going to get into here is this interview with Mia Marie Pope. And she grew up with Barack Obama in Hawaii, at least through her teenage years. And she goes into all kinds of stuff in this interview. The fact that Obama was like a cross-dresser and very flamboyant, and obviously a homosexual. And she also alleges that he smoked crack. And he was a pathological liar. He's the kind of guy that would go up to you and pretend that he was your friend and then bum a cigarette off you, and then just walk away, coldly. I knew these people throughout my life. I knew these types of folks, these scumbag folks, whether they be gay or not, pathological liars, just dirty type of folks, you know what I'm saying? And just looking at him, I can tell in my gut, this is what he was when he was a kid. And this woman is very convincing. If you check out this interview, again, I'll leave a link in the description. I mean, it doesn't sound like she's bullshitting you. It really sounds like she's telling the truth here. And this is from an outlet called the Manning Report. And you guys should just check it out. And to top it all off here, we have this testimony from a man named Larry Sinclair. Now, Larry Sinclair alleges that he and Obama engaged in sexual activities in the back seat of a limousine, and also later on upstairs in a hotel room. He also alleges that him and Obama snorted cocaine. Now, that would fit the MO with the previous interview I just mentioned with Mia Marie Pope, in which he was smoking crack. It's the same drug, folks. And a lot of these politicians are into cocaine. Even these, I want to say these mid-level power structure folks, people on Wall Street, people in the White House and in the Senate. A lot of these guys are into cocaine. That's like the drug of choice for mid-level power brokers. And films like Wolf of Wall Street detail this and expose it for how things really work up in that echelon. And I'll just show you guys the basic gist of the testimony here given by Larry Sinclair.
Obama incident. I flew out of Colorado Springs, Colorado to Chicago on November 2nd, 1999, arriving in O'Hare early in the morning of November 3rd. I made reservations at the Comfort Inn and Suites in Gurnee, Illinois, based solely on the location to the training center. On November 5th, 1999, I hired the services of Five-Star Limousine. On November 6, 1999, I asked the limo driver, whose name I now reveal for the first time, Jagir Paramit Mutani, if he knew anyone who would like to socialize and show me Chicago. Mr. Mutani said he knew someone who was a friend of his. On November 6, 1999, after picking me up at the hotel in Gurnee, and this is significant, Mr. Mutani used his cell phone to make a call. That call was made to then Illinois State Senator Barack Obama to set up an introduction between myself and Senator Obama. Upon arriving at the bar and exiting the limo, Senator Obama was standing next to Mr. Mutani, and I was introduced to Senator Obama by name. Later that evening in a bar which I believe was called Alibis, and I state believe because I have failed so far to get Citigroup to provide the credit card receipts that has the actual name. I mentioned I could use a line or two to wake up. Senator Obama asked me if I was referring to Coke, and I stated I was. After stating I was, Obama stated he could purchase cocaine for me and then made a telephone call. Senator Obama and I then departed the bar in my limousine and proceeded to an unknown location where Senator Obama exited the limousine with $250, which was provided to him by me. Returned a short while later with an 8-ball of cocaine, which he gave to me. I did ingest a couple of lines of cocaine, and shortly thereafter, Senator Obama produced a glass cylinder pipe and packet of crack cocaine from his pocket. Obama then smoked the crack cocaine.
Well, there you have it, folks. Our president is a crackhead. And honestly, it should come to no surprise. It came out that George W. Bush did cocaine back in college, and you better believe he did it all throughout his 20s, and probably into his 30s too. And you know, that has been confirmed already, like 100%, even by mainstream sources. There's also a lot of allegations that suggest that Bill Clinton was highly involved in doing cocaine, as well as Hillary Clinton. So these are things we need to think about. And it's just important to note and to understand. And again, this is a man you're looking at, folks. This is not a woman. Technically, it's a transgendered person. That's what we're looking at. And it's just unbelievable that you know, they can get away with lying about this to everybody. The world is a stage, and things are just not what they seem. Behind the scenes, it's very different, okay? And I don't even usually get into this kind of stuff, but, you know, when I see something for how it is, I'm going to call it out. And I will never hold back with you guys. I will always tell you the truth, and I will never sell out, and I will never deceive anybody. And if I see something that I think should be called out and I think is important, I'm gonna do that. So. And I guarantee you I'm going to take a lot of flack for this video, but I just feel I have to speak my mind and speak the truth. So there you have it, folks. We have a gay couple in the White House. That's what we have, basically. Just so you all know. And if you guys like what you see, please subscribe. And also thumbs up this video. And that's all I have to say about that today. But again, I should be getting a new mic soon. Should be coming in the mail today, hopefully. If not, next week. So stay tuned for that. And stay informed, and stay up, and stay real.